Alright, so this video is going to be about Pokemon Quest Speedrunning and my world record at the time of recording this video because, yeah, Pokemon Quest has speedrunning in it and it's one of the craziest things. Would you believe that right now the world record for Pokemon Quest, going from the first level to defeating Mewtwo at the end, is down to 5 hours? 5 hours and 1 minute is the current world record, and that just doesn't seem possible, even with DLC. So there's all kind of categories, much like you find with other speedrunning. I'll have a link to the speed demo archive in the description, and also the Discord. So if you are interested, like, I want to grow the speedrunning community for Pokemon Quest, because it sounds crazy. Like, there's actually going to be strategy for Pokemon Quest, and tech, and trying to figure out the best routes and the best cooking, and getting, like, the best RNG. That way you can actually run to the end in under 5 hours, and maybe even, is 4 even possible? Who knows? So that's kind of like the cool thing about it, but my category is going to be the Happenstance Island Boss. So if playing Pokemon Quest in, like, the most try-hard, fast way possible for 6+ hours doesn't sound that appealing to you, well then this is like everyone's mode. You get the team that you think is the best, with the best strategy, or the best moves, and then the best RNG, and then you try to bring the score down. So I'm going to show you guys my video, and then talk about how I feel about the speedrun, because I absolutely love it. Actually, wow, this stream went on for, we did 30 minutes already? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the stream's going really strong right now, and then that was our first battery recharge. So, even if I was just rushing runs, you know, okay, so let's do some quick maths here. Let's say we have our perfect Starmies, our perfect Mewtwo, and we're resetting every run. I think I could still do 100 runs a day, or something like that, because we're getting 8, actually, okay. I don't want to bore you guys with math, but I'm going to bore you guys with math because there's nothing else going on right now, and I really like math. I really like numbers. So, since I did the DLC, I get 200 PM tickets every time I log in. That's going to be 8 resets. So, that's 8 times 8, which is 64. And then we get our basic 8. So, actually, we get 72 runs a day just off of that. And then if I wanted to just screw around, optimize, do a couple of full runs, we probably get closer to 80. I think 80 runs is a lot. Say each run takes about a minute and a half. Like, we get a 2-hour stream a day just off of the 200 PM tickets, even if we're just, like, super rushing through everything. So I think that's pretty cool. Is that the one shot? I think we just, oh, no, wait, oh, no. Okay, wait, we got it. So, bulk up on the Mewtwo. Wait, we're already at the legendary birds? Ooh, please, one shot. Oh, no, we got bad bird RNG. Why, so, I mean, Zapdos is dead. But, and that targeting is so misaligned because, oh, wait. Yo, that was almost perfect. Like, see, if we had good bird RNG, they'd be dead. Also, I think Starmie just attacked 3 times. I'm not sure what happened. But now we're going into the boss with 4 minutes. So, I mean, that would be speedrun over in a perfect scenario. Oh, wow, look at that. Mewtwo's... This is going to be really interesting. Because I think we're going to get Mewtwo below half before it even gets to attack. Hey, look at the Mewtwo one-shot. Wait, I think we might get a new PB. PB, dude, look at that. See, we don't even need the best Starmie. We don't even need the perfect Starmie. Like, if that legendary bird fight was 10 seconds faster, which it could have easily been 10, this is why, dude, okay, guys, this is why this is, like, one of the best speedruns. Because it's so RNG. Like, this is hype. I love the theory crafting behind it. I love the stats and the numbers behind how fast it goes. Like, you could really feel my excitement at the end because there's so much that could happen with this speedrun. I think that's the coolest thing. That, one, you can get a lot of resets. So as I was talking about in the beginning, even if you're only going for like 200 Pokemon, or like, yeah, you have your 200 PM tickets, and then you're using those every day, you're still getting a lot of runs in a day, potentially. Now, it is really RNG based, like, that's effectively the whole run, but it's so crazy what could happen, like how a run could go. Like, look at that. Oh, that didn't go the way I wanted it. Boom, reset. Now, stamina bar, plus the time, plus the PM tickets, it does add up, and it does kind of gate you in a way, but you don't really feel it. Like, you're still getting hours of speedrunning a day, even if you're playing, like, at the super fastest, but also, while you're, like, what I'm doing, and the reason why I did that live stream is because I'm speedrunning, but also I'm farming for Pokemon on the side. It's like, oh, wait a second, it's like, now I'm going for Legendary, so that's a 9-turn gold cooking pot. If I can get a better Mewtwo, that's going to help my time. If I get a better Staryu or Starmie, that's going to help my time. So I'm running that all in the background, while I'm also going for high scores, and to a degree, it doesn't matter. Like, you don't need the perfect Pokemon team to get a high score. You just need a good enough team that one-shots everything, and then it kind of boils down to RNG. But you're able to rapid-fire attempts because, oh, that's only a 1 minute 20 second. So you're able to kind of just, like, rapid-fire all the attempts until it comes down, and then maybe you just get perfect RNG. Like, one thing I really want to show off, actually, I was really able to show it in the world record run because almost everything went perfect except for the legendary birds. Like, with Hydro Pump on Starmie, you just one-shot things. So, are we going to have it? Oh, Mewtwo isn't using bulk up early. That's really bad. So, there's also a little bit of tech you can do. Like, I'm mostly full auto, and the game takes care of itself. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So, that's why I like. There's that dynamicness. It's exciting. And then when something cool happens, this game rewards you with lag. And that's not a bad thing. Like, you get all those Hydro Pumps on the field, the game slows down, and then everything dies. So, there is a little bit that you can do to optimize it. Like, when I get into this one, I'm going to make sure bulk up is used, and I'm going to make sure it's used before my attacks. So boom, Mewtwo in that red slot means I'm going to be able to do it, and then we can get the attacks down there. Machamp, so there's Pokemon that can buff their defenses, and that's effectively a run killer, but I mean, look at that damage. Look at how fun and cool that is. Like, boom, you just rush through everything like that, and did use the close combat, so while not like the best run, actually, we were able to finish them off before all the cooldowns refreshed. So now we can use bulk up, both Hydro Pumps, go back into auto, and yeah, look at that. We almost one-shot the Vileplume. If Raichu takes some tag damage, that could, oh, that last Hydro Pump just found a way. So yeah, like, this is effectively a speedrun. I'm a lot slower than the pace I had, but it's all about that legendary bird RNG. Like, look at that. They spawn in a gray area to where potentially all of them can be hit by it. And this is like effectively where the RNG comes into play, where having the perfect team kind of doesn't matter, because if those last Hydro Pumps landed on all the legendary birds, like if Mew didn't get knocked out and backed up, that could have been just a one-shot on the legendary birds. I think the reason why I like this speedrun so much is it's the could have been run. And is kind of like, that sounds bad in a way, or like negative, because like it's supposed to be competitive. It's like, you know, speedrunning shouldn't be about complete RNG and stuff, or at least a lot of things shouldn't be about RNG to a lot of people. I'm okay with that. And then depending on where Mewtwo spawns, if you keep Mewtwo in that corner and then you hit it with a Hydro Pump, it's going down. So yeah, if I didn't waste the cooldowns on those legendary birds and then the other one happened, that's the final boss, getting one shot, which is like the cool, like I loved it. I loved that I got the raw, true one shot at the end of that. Like that's how you know the run is going to be pretty awesome. So there's crits that could happen, like if you get that fast crit in there, or like one of the last attacks ends up critting or something, that could speed things up. Like, I think you really need 2 crits on those legendary birds to kind of give you the reliability behind it. But once you have that, it's solid. It's awesome. That's why I enjoyed so much. So, and another cool thing is, as you're doing runs, you shouldn't feel discouraged because everything is progressing you. That you can either be cooking for Pokemon, so you're getting stronger Pokemon. You're also getting better move stones, so your power level is going to be going up over time. I think this Mewtwo actually has like a couple of different ways of being improved, because my Mewtwo right now, let's go and pull them up, just kind of like show the comparisons, show what's going on, and just kind of talk about the run, because it is very RNG based, but once you have that strat that just mows everything down, it's going to be really cool. So this Mewtwo, I think, has really low base stats because it was a brass cooking pot. So yeah, it wasn't gold, it might have been bronze, but it wasn't silver or anything, so it has the lower stats from there. All you need is a Mewtwo that has like wait for standard attacks. I'm going for, I want to say like, I want 5. Actually no, 6. I want 6 offensive stones. So 3 hit points should keep Mewtwo alive. That way we have good reliable bulk up. If we get 7, that's just better. And then we have just like damage coming in all the time. Also, maybe work on better stones for critical hit rate, critical hit damage, stuff like that. Because like you can go very glass cannon. Like I'm going for Staryu, or not Staryu, but yeah, I'm going for Staryu, ending up with a Starmie that has 8 offensive slots and then 1 hit point slot. I feel like the 1 hit point is 100% needed. That way you can just, under that bulk up, survive any basic attack. So just going to make your runs better. And if you're killing everything before they can respond to it, just off this sheer damage of those Hydro Pumps, you're going to be good to go. So I'm going for, I need 1 more Starmie like this. So in the background I'm grinding. Mewtwo's damage is almost going to double under an ideal situation. And then that should kind of round everything out. As you're noticing, you know, even if the Hydro Pumps don't KO because of weird Hydro Pump RNG or something like that, well then Mewtwo is still doing auto attacks. Those auto attacks are still a lot of damage. So my Starmie can be about, I think, 12% better. The Mewtwo can almost double. And then with the stones just kind of adding up into little bits of more power, it could be pretty awesome. So I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to that development. And yeah, I was talking about the speedrun for like 3 hours for the stream because it has me so excited. That's why I want everyone participating in it. If you're interested in Pokemon Quest, this is a category for you. This is the people's category, and you might have a time that's lower, but unfortunately, I believe you do need like documentation. That's kind of like the big thing about speedrunning, especially because the Nintendo Switch can be hacked right now. So I don't know what the verification process is on this run, but that's another thing. Like, I want to get the accessibility out there. There's someone sitting there. It's like, oh, I can reliably get 112. I can get a 110. Like, my goal is sub 110. If I get under 110, I don't care if it's world record or not. I just feel like that is possible. I feel like the dream run is possible. You just one shot through everything. Not the Amistar. That would be a reset, but I needed resources. Not the Amistar, but then like the legendary birds. Like, I cleaned out Mewtwo in like 8 seconds. So imagine if I did that with a legendary bird. Legendary birds 10 seconds. All the other waves 10 seconds. The final boss 8 seconds. Mixed with time moving around. Like, I want to see a 59 seconds on the leaderboard. I want to see a sub 1 minute at some point. It's like the craziest crits, the craziest RNG. These Starmie aren't perfect either. Like, if they had water type weight down, that means if I rush over to a boss really quick and then I'm still like waiting on recovery time, that could be a make or break 1 or 2 seconds faster that puts someone down into a sub 110, sub 1 minute run. I think it's really cool. So comment down below. What do you think about this, guys? I'm super excited about it. I think it's very exciting, very cool. Not RNG is not always a bad thing. It's not inherently a bad thing because it's a very active run. There's a lot of things that could happen, and if it fails, you get bad RNG. You just reset and you're fine. Actually, I think we're gonna get the legendary bird one shot right here. There it is. I think that's my first legendary bird one shot. So it's just crazy what ends up happening, and then you take the times. However long that legendary bird took, you subtract that time from the other one, from my other run, and then it happens. And then, like, maybe a faster first or second round, like that first second wave where you get those 2 strong Pokemon. You get one of those, you add that in, it's like, yeah, you can actually figure out the theoretical times for this game, and it all just has to come together into a really awesome run. Like, it's mostly Pokemon spawns, Hydro Pump RNG, and then cool things could happen. Like, sometimes the crit does matter, but that's going to be it. Also, Mew and Mewtwo alternate, so if you want a really good run, it's going to be, like, on the Mewtwo one, and then you just skip Mew, and that's going to give you, like, the best chance. So there's all kinds of wackiness that I just enjoy about the speedrun, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.